What is integer division? Have you ever wondered how we can divide whole numbers without worrying about fractions? That's where integer division comes into play. Integer division is a method of dividing one whole number, known as the dividend, by another whole number, called the divisor. The result, or quotient, is also a whole number. What makes integer division special is that it ignores any leftover parts, or remainders, focusing solely on how many times the divisor fits into the dividend. Let's break it down a bit. Integers are simply whole numbers that include zero, positive numbers, and their negative counterparts. When we perform integer division, we are trying to split the dividend into equal groups based on the divisor. The quotient tells us how many complete groups we can from without considering any leftover parts. Now, the sign of the quotient depends on the signs of both the dividend and the divisor. If both numbers have the same sign, whether they are both positive or both negative, the quotient will be positive. However, if one is positive and the other is negative, the quotient will be negative. For example, if we divide 9 by 3, we get 3. If we take -9 and divide it by -3, we still get 3. But if we divide 16 by -4, the result is -4. Integer division follows some important rules. If you divide 0 by any non-zero integer, the result is 0. Dividing any integer by itself gives you 1. And dividing any integer by 1 will give you that integer back. There is also a concept called the division algorithm. This states that the dividend equals the divisor multiplied by the quotient plus the remainder. In integer division, the remainder is always non-negative and smaller than the absolute value of the divisor. Integer division is closely related to a method called Euclidean division. This method expresses any division as dividend equals divisor times quotient plus remainder, which helps in understanding how integers relate to one another. In the world of basic number theory, integer division is essential for understanding divisibility and factors. It plays a significant role in solving equations and is widely used in areas like modular arithmetic and computer science, where only whole number results make sense. In everyday life, integer division is practical too. It helps us divide items into groups, calculate scores in games, or share resources evenly when we do not want any fractions. So, integer division is a straightforward yet powerful operation that allows us to work with whole numbers effectively, revealing the relationships within the set of integers.